All right, what is up, guys? Sorry, I had some technical stuff going on, but I think I am finally live and well. So I'm just gonna wait for some of you guys to come on here. All of my new people, if you're watching this is a live segment. So right now it is 1:50 p.m. If you guys want to come in, make sure you come in at 2 p.m. Eastern time on every Wednesday. And if you guys are watching this, make sure that you go to. Oh, that's so weird. You can see like my reflection in this in my glasses. So I'm gonna take my glasses off. But yeah, you guys can go to the live chat and you can see what everybody is saying real time. So yeah, let me turn up the brightness on my computer. Awesome. So what is up, everybody? I hope you guys had an awesome New Year's. I've just now recovered. Like yesterday was my whole recovery day. Now I'm fine, but I was going through it, like really going through it. Like my boyfriend and I drank a bottle by ourselves each, which was not a good decision. I ended up getting sick. It it was just a freaking mess. Okay. Somebody said they're hungover still. Yeah, no, I recovered. I chilled at home. I didn't do anything. I got invited to a party last night. I didn't go. Yeah, no, no. Somebody says, "Is this the wig I wore for cancer in my skit?" Yes, it is. This is my it's my auntie church wig, I call it. So yeah, what did you guys say? Someone says, I hope the tribe doesn't go crazy in these comments today. I hope y'all do go crazy in this comments because I need you guys to wake me up because I was recovering all day yesterday. I went to bed early as shit and I slept in until noon today. So I just woke up and just got dressed, brushed my teeth, did all the stuff. Yeah, I need y'all to be lit to wake me up because I'm struggling right now, okay? So before we start, you guys always know we talk about celebrity tea before we get into your tea. I already have your tea pulled up on my phone right now, so we could just do that once it hits 2 p.m. But we always talk about celebrity tea. Again, I've been out the loop because look, holidays, I'm celebrating. I don't know, but I might know about some of the things that you guys are talking about. So let's just talk about this celebrity tea real quick before we get into you guys' tea. Oh, you say you love my necklaces. Yeah, I got this one for Christmas from Daniel. Trey Songz and Steve Harvey's daughter. I did not know Trey Songz was messing with Steve Harvey's daughter. I know that Trey Songz got caught up with this girl in my city named Brittany Jones, who said that she was pregnant by him, and it turns out she wasn't pregnant by him. Yeah, that was a hot ass mess. Someone said, I don't know shit about the celebrities. Girl, me neither. I'm trying to catch up with you guys because I've been out of the loop. I don't know what's going on. Somebody said G Herbo and Ari. I have not even been keeping up with that either. Like even when they were in a relationship, I didn't even know what that was even about. Apparently, he left her when she was going through postpartum. And that's all I know. I really don't. The girls have been quiet. The girls have been very quiet because usually, even when I am on my leisure shit, something will pop up and I'm like, oh, wow. But yeah, I don't know. Somebody said Cardi took Offset back officially. Yeah, I already said how I felt about that last week in the Tribe Tea, where it's just like, yo, what's the difference between Cardi and any other bitch that you've been friends with since high school? And they be taking back the same nigga over and over. Like they're still, it's human. That's what some girls do, unfortunately. Am I the only one who doesn't care about Cardi and Offset situation? No, you are not. I am so over it. That shit is so old. Like that shit is just so played out. It's just Cassie dating Diddy's trainer. I think that's hilarious. I just think that is like a win because I'm like, how long has it been? And Diddy still hasn't put no ring on your damn finger. Like, what are we doing? Like, we need to move on. This nigga stay cheating on you. You're too pretty. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm so cool with that. Like, I'm team Cassie. Like, some said I haven't been home for a tribe tea in a minute. Well, welcome. Sorry, the saturation is all weird. It's like bright and making me look even more pasty. Okay. Bird Box watch or not? Yeah, I watched Bird Box a minute ago. It wasn't as crazy as people made it seem. Now, Bandersnatch, I watched Bandersnatch, and that shit had me hooked to my TV for like 6 hours. So yeah, I would recommend you guys go watch Bandersnatch instead of Bird Box. Tiffany Haddish got booed in Miami. She did the same thing in Chicago last New Year's. SMH. Yeah, I feel bad for Tiffany Haddish. I feel like she should just stick to acting because people just don't care for her comedy because it's very like, I don't know. I don't know. I think she was funny back when she was opening up for what is it called? The Laugh Zone or something like that. Like that's when she was funny, but I don't know. I feel like they kind of molded her to be like this caricature now, and it's like that's just what she has to do because she even plays the same caricature in movies. It's just like I don't know. Y'all, by the way, I'm about to vape real quick because I just woke up. Like I just woke up. I'm trying to wake up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this offends anybody. I'm sorry. I'm not smoking a blunt. So shit, even if I was smoking a blunt, I hope it wouldn't offend nobody. Somebody said surviving R. Kelly. I want to see it. I need to go on my Fire Stick and watch that shit. Did it even come out yet? I thought it was coming out on like the 12th. I really want to see it. I really want to see it. The Us movie. Okay, guys, look, I saw this thing on Twitter and I had like a poof, a poof. Okay, do you guys remember the Proud Family movie? The one where they went on vacation and there were the little peanut cashew looking people and there were evil versions of themselves. That's the movie. That's the Us movie. That's exactly the Us movie. That's the exact same thing, y'all. I'm telling you, like, I saw that shit on Twitter this morning and I was just like, yo, it's the same thing. It's a live action Proud Family movie. Like, because they had the evil twins on the evil place that they just moved to. Like, well, am I the only one making this connection or am I just, am I going crazy? Yo, I didn't even peep that until this morning because I saw it on the internet and they even did it. They played the I Got Five on It remix on top of the Proud Family trailer for the movie. And it's the same. Like it's the fucking same. It's the same. Sorry, my pants don't match my outfit. I'm chilling. But yeah, like it's crazy. I saw What Happened to Monday. That was a good movie. Um what else did you guys say? Somebody said, "What do you think about the new Kim Possible movie?" I just think that shit's trash, and I'm not gonna waste my time watching it. Like, sorry, not gonna do it. Somebody said, "Is Nikki still with that pedo?" Y'all, I've lost all hope for her. I lost all hope. Like, she's just one of those people where it's like you want to take up for them so bad, but it's just like, bro, I'm losing hope in you. It's hard for me to just be there for the music now because it's like, yo, Nikki, I loved you. What the fuck? All the girls are doing dumb shit right now. All the girls are doing dumb shit right now. Room was good. Room, if you guys are on Netflix, watch the movie Room. That's a good movie. That's a really good movie. Damn, I'm about to ruin my little canvas. Okay, I'm like sitting on it. All right, guys, we have one more minute and then we're about to start the tribe tea. Mm, you said I doubt Nicki's gonna be popping in a couple of years. I don't even know what to expect now. Music is going in a completely different direction. I really don't even know. What is The Room about? The Room is basically about a girl that got kidnapped when she was a kid by a dude and then ended up having a baby by him and then they escape. So the whole movie isn't about her being kidnapped. It's about her and the boy adapting to the real world, basically. It's a really good movie. All right, guys, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock on the dot, and I'm seeing the people are here. So let's get into it, guys. Are you guys ready to get into these tribe teas? It is the first tribe tea of 2019, bitch. Okay. So all my guys that have just joined us, or if you're some of my people who skipped to the 10-minute mark, I'm here with you. I understand because if you're not watching this live, then I get why you would do it. But this is basically a tribe tea segment where you guys send me in your stories and we all read them. We kiki, we give you guys advice. I also do a pre-recorded tribe tea segment later on in the week for some of you guys that prefer the shorter videos and the edits and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really impressed. I've been looking, I went all the way to the bottom. You guys have been sending in more tribe teas and I'm here for it. Like you guys have been sending in a lot in December. So we're gonna have a lot of content. But all right, guys, so The first story is called My Ex Friend, so a friend from the past, almost smashed in front of my 8-year-old sister. How do you almost smash in front of somebody? Like, was the little girl hiding under the bed? Was she in the closet? Like, how do you make a mistake like that? Well, we're about to find out. Are you guys ready? We're about to find out. We're about to find out because, like, how do you even accidentally do that? I'm not really sure, but okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? Are y'all ready? Because sometimes I start and then you guys are like, whoa, 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 wait, where are we at? Where are we at? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay. All right, we ready. All right. So she says, "Hi, Nadja. I'm a fan who is severely awkward at texting, but hey, I just wanted to share a story with you. It's not super raunchy, but it's funny. How is this funny? Like, a little girl almost just got fucking scarred for life. Like, what? So this story takes place about 5 years ago. I was 14 and an eighth grader in middle school. I had just transferred from a ghetto middle school to a semi-better school. It seems like all Jacksonville schools are hood regardless of where you go. Oh shit, so this girl is in my city. Like, bless. Do I know you? No, I don't know you. That's rare because our city is so damn big, like, but you end up knowing people from different parts. But yeah, so she in my city, y'all. She in my city. Okay. I instantly found a couple of girls who were cool. For the sake of the email, I'm going to call one of them T and the other D. This is an important backstory information. Okay. Okay. But I totally agree with the ghetto middle school thing because I even lived on a good side of town and I still had to go to a fucking ghetto ass middle school. We had to wear clear backpacks. We had to go through the fucking what's that shit called when they beep you down with the thingy? I forgot what that's called. I'm having a brain fart, but we had to do that. Like, she ain't lying. She is not lying. Yes, a metal detector. Thank you, because that was gonna bother the fuck out of me. A fucking metal detector. So T was pretty cool, kind of emo though, and always going through issues with her boyfriend. She having boyfriend issues in middle school, sis? Damn. T also had parents who she complained about because they were so old, literally in their 50s and 60s. But D was a ratchet one. D was a thicker girl, no hate, because I am too, but she always bragged about her thyroid condition. We odd flex. So we flexing about having thyroid conditions now. You know there are people out there who are actually like have health problems from having thyroid. Okay. She always bragged about her thyroid condition and how she could take pills at any second to get skinny again. Not only that, but she was so grown for her age. She always was talking about guys, and every time I slept over her house, she offered us alcohol. Her mother was never around because she always worked. These are important details to know. I'm still stuck on that odd thyroid flex. Like, what we flexing about having a thyroid? Like, what? What is going? Okay. Um. Okay, so now this incident occurred when I had just turned 15 and she was still 14, talking about the thyroid flex, D. Had just moved and she said we should come celebrate at her new place. I agreed, of course, but my mom told me I had to take my little sister with me. D agreed and we went over to her place. Girl, there was nothing in that house. No food, no furniture, no food. What we ate for dinner was some stale behind hot Cheetos. They weren't even the brand kind. They were the kind you got from the Dollar Tree. In her defense, she did just move. Like, she did just move. Like, she just moved. Like, in her defense. But the least you could do when you invite guests over is order a fucking pizza. Like, and so you so green talking about it was a haunted house. Stop. No, but for real, like, she this is a hot ass mess. Okay. If that was me, I would have called my mom and I would have been like, Mom, can you come and pick me up? Because there ain't nowhere for me to sleep. I'm eating hot Cheetos. Or I'd at least call my mom and be like, hey mom, can you like order us some food? Like something. Like, of course, my mom would be aggravated because that's just how my mom is. But at the end of the day, she would have ordered us a fucking pizza if she knew we was us kids, that y'all are kids at the end of the day, are over there eating stale ass Cheetos. Like, come on, man. Come on. Okay. But anyways, later that night, D and T were bored, so we went outside and sat on her balcony. D started telling us about the boy next door who so happened to be D's boyfriend. Me in my mind was thinking like, how did you get a boyfriend that fast? So you could think about how do you get a boyfriend that fast, but you can't comprehend how she don't got furniture in her new house yet. But hey, that's just this is me. It's, anyways, she told us how he was in the army, and she also told me he was in his late 20s. But here's the catch: home with his parents, like, or bring girls home. I mean, even if he did, you're still a child. Like, you're a baby. Like, what are you doing? And then if you live in Jacksonville, the age of consent where you could even get away with that is when you turn 16. You can have consensual sex with somebody. I want to believe up to 24, 25. Don't ask me why, but you know, it is what it is. Somebody said, can you repeat the lady? Is it still lagging? I'm sorry. Some people are telling me it's lagging. Are you guys straight? Can you guys see? Let me know. Someone says it's gotten better. Somebody said, okay, but it's not lagging now. So if I repeat what I say, you guys are going to be able to. Okay, cool. So basically what I said is in the state of Florida, if you're the age of 16, you can consensually have sex with somebody up to 24, 25, I believe. Don't ask me why that's the law. Just a few years ago, Florida banned bestiality used to be legal in Florida a while ago. Florida just should not be connected to the United States. Like, Florida just needs to get sawed off and drifted on into the fucking ocean, the Atlantic. Like, literally, like, everything is very ass backwards here. You could buy a gun at 18, like, literally. Like, so the age of consent here for up to 25 is 16. You're 15, you're trying to talk to a 20-year-old. Even though it's the law, it still makes it weird to me because it's like, you're 15, you're a baby, you're still in school. This man's 20, he's a grown ass man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Just cut it off the US and then just let it float into the ocean. I'll just go move to South Carolina and just be over there, I guess. Okay, so basically some of you guys are saying you missed info about the dude. So basically, he's in his 20s. He still lives at home with his parents. His parents do not allow him to date or bring girls home. So she says, now, I'm not saying she is a thought for that, but you wouldn't catch me doing that stupid mess. After she told us that story, she decided it'd be a brilliant idea to sneak him over. Again, remember, Naja, her mom is at work and my little sister is with me. I was not one to speak up, but I wish I had. I already see where this is going. I already see where this is going. Okay. He came over. He looked like a baby beefcake with an ugly military buzz cut, and T actually looked impressed with her taste. D took her boyfriend to her room and locked the door with all of us inside of there. Luckily, the room was big. So not only should she try to do this with your friend, your sister in the room, you guys are in the room too. So it's just like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Like I don't understand. But Naja, this man stayed until 4 in the morning. He did nothing bad to us, but around like 3, when everyone's getting tired and stuff, D and him start messing around. I wouldn't have cared if my sister wasn't there. They got underneath a cover in the corner with Beefcake clearly on top of her. Meanwhile, T was just watching like a creeper. Y'all are all weird. I'm so sorry. Y'all are weird as fuck. Like, y'all are weird. Like, y'all look, I don't care how much of a thought latte my friend is. I'm not about to sit there and watch. Like, no, like, I would have took my little sister and just left out the room. Like, And as this couldn't get any messier, Dee's mom gets home from work. Good. I hope she catch y'all. Oh my God. Dee immediately had to go distract her mom, and she had us, along with T, sneak the beefcake out of the apartment. I made my sister swear not to tell my mom, but of course she did anyway, because she was 8 years old. I mean, yeah, I would have told my mom too, because it's like, bro, like you really think, like, you have to think. Like, I know you were only 14 at the time. Your sister is 8 years old. Like, she probably doesn't even know what the fuck is going on. Like, that probably really just fucked her up, and you don't even know. Like, you don't even know. It's just like, I understand why your sister told, because she was probably confused and just wanted to know what the fuck they were doing. Like, your sister was 8 years old. Needless to say, I don't really talk to those girls anymore. They tried to have me come over and chat with me through Facebook Messenger, but my mom shut it down real quick. LOL. Thanks for reading, Naja. Love you, fellow Jacksonvillean. Yeah, girl, that was a hot ass mess. That was a hot ass mess. Um, I just really wish that you would have got your sister out of that room. And I really cannot blame your sister for snitching, because it's like, yo, she was probably shocked. She probably didn't even know how to comprehend what she just saw. Like, I would have. No. Yeah, her mom is a real one though. Your mom is a real one, because you gotta nip that shit in the ass. You really do. What do you guys think about this? Because this wasn't really like something you can give advice on. This was just like a story time. So what do you guys think about this? They said, I'm so sorry for her sister. Feel so bad for that little girl. Like, why? Y'all talk about blindfolding the bitch like Bird Box. No, I would have blindfolded her, escorted her out of the room, and then just chilled somewhere else. Like, no. Mm-mm. What's the age of consent in Florida? It's like this weird ass gray area, because it's like you're a legal adult at 18, but if you want to have consensual sex, then shit gets really gray. Like, this is just not the place you need to be at, okay? Like, I ain't raising my kids in Florida. I'm really not, because I don't need my 16-year-old bringing home a 21-year-old and then I got to fight. Like, that's just not what we're about to do. So, yeah, it's just mm-mm. Somebody said her mom did the right thing. Exactly. Mm-mm. The sis should have took her out, just like go somewhere else. Someone said, can you give a small summary of what's going on? Okay, so basically this girl went to her friend's house with her younger sister, and her friend decided to have sex with a neighbor while her and her younger sister were in the room. She stayed in the room with her younger sister while it was all going on, instead of just like leaving and going in the living room or something. So yeah, that's what's going on. Someone said, as a big sibling, I would call my mom and take my little sibling home. Also, I'll be beating the shit out of my friend and calling the cops. Yeah, like, I'm an older sibling. I'm the oldest out of what, like 5 or 6 kids? Yeah, no, you're not about to, nah, bro. Like, for one, I would feel tried. I would have to, get my younger sibling out of that situation. I don't know if I would tell my mom, or if I would have my sibling tell my mom about what happened. But then it's like, if I remove you from that situation, there ain't nothing to tell, because you ain't see shit. So it's just like, but at the end of the day, I was still fucking feel tried. Like, that's not cool. Mm-mm. She should have went home, right? She should have went home. Somebody said we would have had to square up for real. All right, guys, I'm about to get to another story for y'all, because that wasn't even like something for advice. That was just a story time. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready for another one? This one is called My BF of 3 years Cheated on Me with Multiple Girls. Someone said, thank you, next. Like, thank you, next. Okay, let's go. Are y'all ready? Let me know that you guys are ready. There's no buffering. Everything's cool. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, let's get into it. So she says, hey, Naja, I love your channel and your drive to push out good content. Thanks, boo. I'm a fellow Gemini, so maybe that's why I vibe with you so well. This story is very fresh, and I'd honestly never thought I'd be writing an email for a tribe tea, but here I am. Yep. Okay. I had been in a long distance relationship. Well, there we go, right there. You in a long distance relationship. Like, what are you doing? All my Geminis out there that are watching, I can't speak for any other sign, but we never can do long distance well. It just doesn't work. We just can't. We can't. It just does not fucking work. Like, I just read the first fucking sentence. Long distance, that's why. Because it's like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God, okay. I'd been in a long distance relationship with this boy. We'll call him A, for almost 3 years. We started dating when I was 16 and he was 15. I am 19 now. I had finally had the money to go visit him September of this year. Damn, so this happened recently. Okay. He lives on the West Coast. I live in the Midwest, which is why it had taken so long for this to finally happen. The trip was okay, a bit disappointing because he didn't spend as much time with me as I wanted, but I was happy to see him nevertheless. So, fast forward to Saturday, November 24th, I get a DM on Instagram from a girl. Mm, mm. M asked me, the girl's named M. M asked me what relationship I had with a picture of A because that's her boyfriend. I told her, and she completely had no idea, and neither did I. M posts all this on social media exposing him. Then other girls confront her saying they had dated as well. So he just, are any of these girls live in his city, or is he just being like a long distance relationship thought? Like, how do all of these girls dating him and none of y'all know? Like, does he have different social media accounts for different girls? Like, I'm just, somebody said he living life. He about to be burning. He need to chill. Like, that's what I want to know too. Does he meet up with these girls? Like, what's going on? Like, mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay, let me see. He had sex with these girls unprotected and I had sex with him unprotected when I visited him. Y'all, look, I'm gonna need y'all to stop doing that shit. I really am gonna need y'all to stop doing that shit. Y'all are going to, I'm so mad at you, girl. Talk about he on X Games mode. No, you need to stop. No, seriously, like y'all need to like be careful. Like you could really be burning out here because these, oh my God, okay. Oh my God, okay. So, as you can imagine, I am freaking out and am heartbroken. I confront him and he admits to it. He goes on to say he couldn't handle the distance and he didn't know how to end it. This boy led me on so hard. He had me thinking we were going to move in together, get married, have kids, etc. So, obviously, I dump his ass. Good for you, boo. Good for you. And go to the OBGYN and get your shit checked out because it only takes one time to catch some shit and it only takes one time to get pregnant. So, oh my God. Comes the next day, he told M that he basically had no feelings for me. Okay, girl, why do you care? Fuck it. Like, you broke up with him, leave him alone. Like, so what? He can talk all the shit he wants, leave him alone. So this boy stayed with me 3 years, let me spend all this money to see him and just tons of money on gifts throughout the years and led me on so hard, making me believe he felt the same love as I did while he was out here having other relationships. I had been saving money to go move where he lives and go to college there. Girl, will take that money and get your own spot, go on a shopping trip, go to the spa. Like, girl, oh my God. Oh my God. He knew how serious I was and acted as if he was serious too. He took advantage of my love and my time. There was a lot of little red flags and gut feelings that I should have listened to avoid this shit. I know I'm dumb to put so much of myself into a long distance relationship, but I really thought he was my soulmate. Y'all need to stop using that word so damn lightly. Um Oh my God, Jesus. I'm taking time to heal now and we'll figure out what I'm going to do with my future later. Thanks for reading my story. Feel free to give any advice. P.S. I know the story isn't all that juicy and there isn't much detail about the relationship itself, but I didn't want it to be awful long. Well, to be honest, girl, I would not do any more long distance relationships. It's just not going to work. Don't do any long distance relationships. There are some people that can do it, but if you do not have the money to meet up, if you do not have the loyalty, if you do not have the patience, it's not worth it. And you're only what? You said you're only 19. Is that what you said? Yeah, you're 19 years old. You don't need to be sacking up bread for some boy. Like, no, you're only 19. That is not your soulmate. That was just somebody who saw you as an opportunity and he took it and he been milking that shit for 3 years. And I know it's so hard to believe that there are people like that out there, but there are. And I know people like to say that we Geminis are just so evil and so mean, but we're the main people that is real easy to take advantage of because we just be give, 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 give. That's why you have to be very, very fucking careful of who you let into your shit because people like that will just milk you fucking dry. Like just milk you dry. And girl, do not care what he says about you. Don't care what he writes about you. Just move the fuck on. You have way more to life ahead of you, you can meet a new guy. Like, just fuck it. I would go to the OBGYN though if you already haven't, just to be completely safe. But yeah, those are my advice to you. I'm gonna read you guys' comments. Um, Somebody said the soulmate narrative got people acting stupid every day. Um, Somebody said not my selfish ass Gemini apathy on 10. Yeah, like, I'm very selective. Like, if it comes to somebody who I really really care about, and that takes a lot for me to really really care about you in that type of way, I've turned into mush. But when it comes to just some random ass person, or like maybe a friend or something like that, like, I'm gonna have my guard up. I'm not gonna give you all of me. Like, nah, bruh. Somebody said he burning like a smoker. Oh my god. Someone said, I hope she's not feeling itchy. No, seriously, like, just go to the doctor. Someone said he ain't worth it. Don't care about someone who doesn't care about you. Live your life. She got her whole life ahead of you. Like, yeah, I mean, shit. That's pretty much all we could tell you, is just keep moving forward. Don't go backwards. Leave him alone. Like, it's not even worth it. Just leave him the fuck alone. You made the right decision. People make mistakes sometimes. You made a mistake into trusting this boy, but hey, it happens to the best of us. Now, just don't be giving nobody your fucking money. Just build on you. Don't be giving these boys your damn money. That's another thing where bitches be fucking up. Like, why are you giving these men your fucking money? So I'm trying to look for another one. I accidentally refreshed the page, so I'm just scrolling down now. But if you guys want to say anything about the story, you're more than welcome to type it out. But yeah, y'all really need to stop giving money to these boys. And y'all boys need to stop giving money to these girls if they're not real ones. Like, there's certain things you do for certain people that you don't do for everybody. But I guess that's just like not so common sense anymore. Damn, I'm so proud of y'all. There's so many fucking tribe teas. I'm just a scrolling and a scrolling and a scrolling. Okay, here we go. I hope this isn't sad, because I'm just getting a vibe that this is gonna be sad as fuck. Are you guys ready for the next one? Because I'm about to get into it. Are y'all ready for the next one? It's called How Can I Ever Forgive My Dad? I don't know what her dad did. I'm hoping it's nothing sad, because I don't really want to trigger nobody. But yeah, here we go. All right, I see y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hey girl, my name is Kaylee and I am almost 21. I really enjoy your videos. They really help me. Okay, boo. Thanks for reading this, and I hope you are able to help. We will all be glad to help you, and hopefully this is not sad, because I don't want to trigger anybody. She says, my parents got pregnant with me and got married very young. Needless to say, we were always super tight on money, especially since they got pregnant again only 4 months after I was born. I'm not sure how it happened, but my dad got involved with drugs, specifically pain pills. It completely blows my mind, because the first years of marriage and children are supposed to be some of the best years of your life, right? Maybe he got stressed out because it was a whole bunch of money, that, like, kids cost money. Like, just saying. I'm not sure what we all did so wrong for him to not be happy with us. Anyway, skipping ahead, 7 or 8 years, and his drug habit had only gotten worse, and he had no job, which forced my mom to be the breadwinner. I would spend most of my days cleaning and making food for my little brother. My dad would usually stay in his bedroom passed out in the bed. He would steal from stores. He's stealing? He still bought us a liquor, copper wire. Oh my God. He would even get my brother and I involved in the stealing. Girl, you need to write a book. You need to write a book. I don't know why you're writing to me. You need to write a book. I don't get it. He did get a job once though. Imagine that. He drove an ice cream truck. Well, shit. I went with him on a route one day, and after we got done, he drove the damn ice cream truck to a drug dealer's house. He told me to pick out an ice cream, and I was not allowed to tell mom. I sat in the truck for around an hour while he was in the trap house. Oh my God, bro. Girl, you need to write a book. This is crazy. So, because things are kind of like dark, basically, she wants to know, can she forgive her? And she wants to know if she could forgive her mom for allowing this stuff to go on, basically like allowing her dad to take her out on you know, these heists and shit and around the drugs and stuff like that. Like she wants to know if she could forgive her mom. And in my opinion, I'm just like, I feel like you should probably be wanting to give like asking more questions to your dad for putting you in the situations, but I understand how you could see how like your mom was enabling the situation. Um but she said he went to jail and he got clean after 20 years of drug use, which I am proud of him for. When he tries to apologize to me for what he put me through, I just brush it off and bottle all my feelings up. It's probably obvious that we are not close at all. The only thing we have in common is our love for football. I even took him to a football game. I try to at least make an effort to spend time with him. And get this, he's trying to be a pastor now. Girl, that's actually not rare. Pastors, girl, you need, and if you live in the South, you should know about these pastors. But I don't know. Hopefully that gives you a brief look into what I've dealt with. Now, how can I find it in my heart to forgive this man as well as your mom? Because you said your mom, forgive your mom, and now you want to forgive this man. So it's kind of just like a thing where it's just like forgiveness is something that you have to do on your own. I feel like you're trying to look for closure because I've forgiven people that have never apologized to me before. Like, I just feel like it has all to do with you getting closure. Like, you want to talk to them about it and like have them kind of persuade you to forgive them in a second. But yeah, like a lot of people in the comments are saying, like, I really want to know, like, what did your mom do? Like, did she know he was on drugs? Did she ever try to leave him? Like, what was that all about? Because when you said you want your mom, you want to forgive your mom too. Like, that's why I was just like, what's going on? But I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments. Someone said her parents were young and made stupid choices, and she can't hold on to that hurt forever. It's gonna hurt her more in the end. You gotta find your inner peace. Forgive them. They changed and accepted they were wrong. Maybe that's the part where it's like your dad has apologized, but your mom hasn't. But for whatever reason, because I don't know. And then it's also like a gray area because you're 21 now. Like you're an adult. Like what happened in your childhood happened in your childhood. That's something I had to come to terms with too. Like whatever happened in my childhood happened when I was a child. I'm an adult now. Like, am I really just gonna sit here and let my past just break me the fuck down instead of moving forward? So I don't know. And it's probably what you want. You probably won't ever be able to get because it sounds to me he already apologized to you. Like, what more can he do? Yeah, somebody said you need to forgive but not forget. Exactly. Or somebody else said you could forgive them but not keep them in your life. But it seems to me like she's trying to make an effort to keep her parents in her life. Someone said also the mother probably had a lot on her plate and needed the dad, even though he was doing wrong. At least he was taking the kids. That's a good point too, because you said your mom was at work all the fucking time and your dad wasn't doing shit, so he was at least in the house, you know. But yeah, like you said, Nim, the past is the past. But so take any of that advice that you will, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have. That's a good one. Their mistakes are not your mistakes. Take care of yourself and try to move past the pain and create a better story for yourself. If you do want to have kids, make a better childhood for them. Like you just keep on trucking. And it's hard. And I know it sucks when people say that to you when you talk about your traumas and stuff to just move forward. But it's just like it's kind of all you have to do. All right, guys, are you guys ready for another one? Oh, this one I gotta read off camera because that's that shit. I don't wanna trigger anybody for real. I just saw the first like few words and I'm like, I don't want to do that on camera. But if you know who you are, maybe you probably won't because I'm about to email you after this video, but I'm going to email you personally. Like whenever you guys send me certain shit, like there are certain topics that I don't want to broadcast on here because it's like dark. Like that story we just read, like it was sad, but it was somebody asking for advice about how to move on from a sad time. They're not in that point anymore. But when you're talking to me about something you're going through currently that could either endanger yourself or endanger somebody else, like I'm not about to broadcast that out there. Like, and this is supposed to be like a fun kiki session. I don't want to, bring anybody else down, because you don't know who in this live chat or who in this video that's watching it later might be going through something similar, and it might, invoke them. But this one is basically called 14th birthday party got grown real fast. I don't know what it is about y'all 14-year-olds, and you sent me some pictures. Y'all look like fucking babies. I don't know what's going on. But if it's anything a little too grown, I might have to skip it. So I don't know. I'm gonna read a little bit, but if it gets too grown, I'm gonna call your mama, because I'm gonna call your mama. Okay, are y'all ready? Like, where are the fucking parents? Like, what is going on? Somebody says, okay, first off, I love your videos. Second, call me Envy. Okay, so let's start this crazy story. Baby thinks she is a superhero. She said, call me Envy. Whew. This happened towards the end of September, and I was at my best friend's party. She is still my best friend. Like, she is the best. Let's call her Lolly. So me and Lolly started being friends the beginning of school. The first day of this school year, and on the first day, we immediately clicked. Like, we knew each other forever, having sleepovers, going to the park, partying, and more. Y'all, I am 13, and me and Lolly are in the 8th grade. I don't even know what to say. Like, what? And like, I'm not trying to bash any of my young people that may watch me, even though I really know the youngest that do watch me is like 16. But when you said you 13, and like, even when people do tell me stories about their past, they'll let me know, like, hey, I'm not 14, 15 no more. But little girl, you talking about you going to parties, and you in the 8th grade, and she talking about she wearing fishnets and some jean shorts and a crop top. Where is y'all mamas at? See, I'm not even about to read this because that just made me mad. Because when I was your age, I was wearing knee-high rainbow socks and Aeropostale. Like, I don't, what is going on here? She says she got weave that go down her back. I know some of y'all think this is funny and you want me to read it, but it's just like, y'all don't understand. Like, I'm a whole 22 out here. Like, that makes me uncomfortable reading that. Like, I don't want to, and I'm not going to. Like, that's weird. Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, I can't. Like, I can't. Like, I can't do it. Like, I'm sorry. I just cannot. I cannot. I can't. Like, I have to just, yeah, no. No, 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 no. In my get out voice. No, 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 no. Okay, next story. This one is called 23 and married to a sex addict husband. Well, you're 23, sis. They kind of like that. But yeah. Y'all, I really want to call this girl mama, and I don't even know, because she put in like a fake name on the email, so I don't even know what to do. But I just cannot condone that badass grown behavior. I just cannot. But okay, guys, let's go do a different one. This one is long. This one is long. So you guys need to get ready. Let me know if you guys are ready. About to hit the vape real quick. I'm pretty much almost awake at this point. All right, you guys are ready? Okay, cool. She says, hey, Naja, I'm writing you in hopes you can give me some advice pronto. It all started in 2015 when I met this boy, Anthony, on Instagram. We would talk all day, every day, until one day I went to California for a concert and decided to meet this boy in person. Oh my God, another long distance relationship. I thought it was love at first sight, or I don't know what the fuck it was, but we ended up officially becoming a couple that day, and I let him take my virginity. Anyway, fast forward to May 2016, I finally had enough money to move to California so we could be together at last. Why am I noticing a pattern with you and the girl in the last story? Like, why am I noticing a lot of similarity from the last story? Because I'm just like, why are all y'all girls saving up? Like, it should be a 50-50 thing. Like, he should be saving money, you should be saving money so that you guys can do something and move forward. Why are you the only one? I don't even know. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go. I moved out there, got a shitty, expensive apartment with this dude, and lived there for about 3 months until I got fired from my job. I had no choice but to come back home to New Mexico. Anthony didn't want to leave me since we had gotten married. So he came with me and okay, it's like, see, you leaving some shit out. You leaving some shit out. When did y'all get married? When did y'all get married? Like, when did that happen? Like, I don't like, did I miss something? So you met in 2015, you got married in 2018. Okay. All right. Okay. So because you were married, he went to go live with you and your parents until April of 2018. In April, you guys got your first apartment there in New Mexico. Everything was going good until the truth came out that he is addicted to sex. All he wants to do is have sex 24/7, and I'm the type of girl who doesn't even really like sex. I don't know. I just wasn't raised to be so sexual. I don't think anybody is raised to be sexual. It's just something that happens, you know? Like, I don't know. Somebody said your parents okay with you marrying a stranger. Yeah, my mom would have been like, "Who the fuck is this? Like, who is this?" Like, it's one thing though because it was long distance. Like, I'm pretty sure your people were like, "Who the fuck is this nigga, Brad? Like, what's going on?" But I feel like you saying you don't like sex is because you lost your virginity to this boy, and he probably really don't know what he doing. He a sex addict. He probably just be fucking thumping. He don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's low key his job to kind of teach you some shit or something because it's probably why you don't enjoy it. But yeah, I don't know. Um, like, okay, like once a week is fine with me, but that's not good enough for him. So we started having problems because of that. Since I didn't want to have sex, we began watching porn together to help, which low key fucking bothers the fuck out of me because if you want to fuck other bitches, then what the fuck are you doing here with me? Like, I just don't get it. We married and this is kid shit. We talked it over and agreed I would have more sex in exchange for him not watching porn anymore. Why are you guys doing like a barter system for this? Like, why are y'all doing a barter system? Like, okay, you don't watch porn, and then I'll do this for you. Like, why do you? And then why do you even care if he watches porn? Like, in my opinion, if I had a husband who was a sex addict, I would rather him watch porn than go out and fuck other bitches. Like I don't understand why we're doing right like a whole barter system out here to figure out what we're doing. Like, I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, our fucking piece of shit landlord illegally evicted us, and I had told Anthony before we even started looking for a new apartment if he wants. Fucking tell me so I can go back home and he can go back home because we before we got hit with the eviction notice, Anthony told me he wants to go back to California. He misses his family and that he feels like he's just wasting away here in New Mexico. But also before the eviction notice, Anthony had also just started a new job and said he couldn't go back to Cali because he didn't want to abandon this new job. The plan was to move back to Cali when we would have enough money together. So we get evicted and are forced to sign a year lease to a 2-bedroom apartment that is so much more expensive because it was literally the only thing we could find in the time of the eviction. So we get this apartment and sign the year lease. Fast forward to now, I find naked pics of girls on his phone after we had already discussed this issue and I thought we had cleared it up. I used to cut a lot back in the day, but had been clean for 6 years until this night. So what does that mean? I used to cut a lot back in the day until, oh, so you mean like you used to like, okay, sorry guys. I didn't read that, proofread that. Sorry if that like fucked with any of you guys, but I'm gonna skim through this real quick. Hold on. So basically he found out about her habits and he said he wanted to sleep in the downstairs bedroom due to the neighbor always playing loud music. I don't see how that's correlated, but so I said, okay. Then I hear him. I don't see how that whole thing you just said about what you were doing correlates to what you just said, but hey, I don't know. Um, so I said, okay. Then I hear him get in the shower. Mind you, this guy takes 5 to 10 minute showers, and I hear the water on for about 30 minutes. So I go down there and I hear him jacking into porn. The door was locked, but I busted that bitch in and was like, really, B? Really? But girl, he ain't smashing nobody. Like, I feel like you are working yourself up more. Like, I feel like you need to divorce him and find somebody who fits exactly your perfect mold, because you don't know, those pictures might be just from like a internet site or something. Like, I don't know. I feel like you're really working yourself up. Like, it's messing with you mentally. You're doing stuff to yourself. Like, you need to leave him alone, because he's really not like, bro. If my dude, all he was doing was watching porn, bro, I would not fucking care. Like, I really wouldn't. But if it's genuinely bothering you, I feel like you may need to leave him and go find somebody who is on the same libido level as you, so that, porn doesn't piss you off. Like, he's not cheating on you. We're not done with the story yet, though. He might. But at this point, I don't know. So I went upstairs with and was really upset or whatever. I was so fucking mad. I blew it. She said she fucking broke the dresser and threw all his clothes in the room. She said she cut the clothes up. He tried to come in the room, but I was standing behind it, blocking it. After 15 minutes, he gave up and I went to sleep. I woke up around 5 p.m. and went to my mom's to eat. Came back home to find him locked in the downstairs bedroom. I got him to open the door and he grabbed his phone and said he gonna smash. No, you said you gonna smash his phone. He kept saying that I was psycho, which, while I write this, it does make me sound a bit crazy, but you have to understand, I gave this guy my fucking everything. 4 years of my life, my youth, my virginity, money, a place to stay, use my car, everything, for him to continue to betray me, his wife, and our marriage. Girl, I am so sorry, but all this man is doing is watching porn. Like, he's not doing anything. And I am censoring a lot of this for you guys, but I'm reading it verbatim. She's doing a lot of shit that's not healthy at all. And it's just like, he's just watching porn. Like, he's not fucking anybody. Like, I really thought she was gonna be like, okay, then he finally escalated to smash. Like, no, this man has not fucked anybody. He just got pictures from girls off the internet. And they're probably like cam girls or Snapchat premium girls, like girls he's never gonna be able to fuck in his real life. He watches porn. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like if that is what bothers you, you need to divorce him and find a dude who doesn't watch porn, which is gonna be hard. But I just really feel bad because I'm censoring a lot of this shit. Like, you are doing a lot of toxic shit to yourself just because this man is watching porn. And I just don't think it's cool that you're punishing yourself. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. She said, we're both addicted to Percocets. What is going on here? Like, what the fuck? Like, how did we even get here? How did you say y'all both? Okay, you said y'all both addicted to Percocets. And it's like, you said it's like a stress reliever. Girl, like, I really feel like you need to divorce him or go to rehab, go get some counseling, maybe even marriage counseling if you really feel like it's gonna work. Because I really feel like this man is not doing anything to you. All he is doing is watching porn. Like, that's why I'm like, you either need to divorce him, get the fuck away from him. People are like, now this is making more sense because you said you on them perks, right? Because I'm like, why is she acting like this? But now it makes sense because you on the fucking Percocets. Like, what the fuck? So I feel like you need to either divorce him, put yourself into treatment, as well as get some psychiatric help, or go to couples counseling with him, because it doesn't sound like he is a fucking bad guy. It just sounds like he's watching porn, which fucking 80% of guys do. So I got his Apple AirPods, which I bought, and he started telling me who want. Oh my god, y'all! I am censoring the fuck out of this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So basically, he said some shit to her that was a below the belt insult, I guess, and she she threw the AirPods at him. She smashed his phone and told him to call the fucking cops if you want to. He said he's gonna go to the neighbor and borrow their phone. So basically, what am I asking you? What I'm asking for is, Naja, what do? I obviously do not want to be with someone who wants or likes to look at other females and watch porn and shit. But we both signed this year lease, and if we break it, we have to continue paying rent until they find new tenants. So I feel honestly stuck. I just want to go back home to my parents and never see this dude again. I don't know what to do, Naja. Please help. I still love him because he's my husband, and I always thought he would be the only one and love me unconditionally. But with his sex addiction and me always finding bitches in his phone truly bothers me to the core. How can I continue to love and be married to someone like that? But the real deal is, what the fuck do I do about the lease if we break up? Because we ain't children no more. This is real adult life, and I want to go about it the right way. Thank you for your time. God bless. Girl, you might need to, somebody made a good point. You could surrender your lease to him if you want to. That was just so toxic. Like, oh my God, that was just so fucking toxic. I really wish you would have told me. Did you ever tell her how old you were? How old did you say how old you were? Nope, you never said how old you were. I really feel like this is just a very immature and young relationship, because I'm just like, bro, you are for real. That was the end of the story. I finished the story. That was the end. But it's just like, yo, you really went batshit crazy over this nigga watching porn. She said she's 23. No, that was the last one. She didn't say she was 23 in this one. Yeah, she doesn't say her age at all in this one. When did she say she was 23? Because I don't see her age at all. Like, I really feel like, yo, I am just so, like, confused on how we got to this point. Like, I'm just so confused on how we got to this point, because it's just like, he's not cheating on you. He's not doing shit. He ain't putting his hands on you. You putting your hands on him and you fucking his shit up, and you snapping on him, and you telling him, yeah, we're married and you can only have sex with me, but I don't even like sex. Like, do you see how this don't make sense? You said, I don't like sex. I was not raised that way to like sex, which is not true whatsoever. Like, sex is not something you're raised to like. It's just something you discover on your own. And since he is a dude that took your virginity, he didn't do his job in the way where he should have taught you different things, or maybe you didn't do your job to sit with yourself and learn your own body type shit. And so you telling him, you're married to me, you're only supposed to have sex with me, and you're not even allowed to watch porn, but I don't like sex, and I only want to have sex once a week. And I'm just like confused. I'm just like so confused, because it's just like, he's not sleeping with any other girls. He's getting pictures off the internet, which is not hard to do, to look at. He in the shower doing his thing. Like, I don't even. Someone made a good point. Good luck finding a man in his 20s that doesn't watch porn. Like, that's why I'm just like, bro, I don't understand. And the fact that you went to the extent to, like, harm yourself over this shit, and you trying to blame it on the Percocets. I'm like, bro, no, you're really trying to get into your husband's head to make him feel some type of guilt for watching porn, when it's just like, I'm pretty sure he already feels guilt that he loves you and he's married to you, but he can't smash you, and he has to look at these plastic ass bitches on a phone. Like, look, I feel like you need to divorce him for your own mental health, or maybe you guys need to be separated. But for the advice for the apartment thing, if I were you, I would just stay separated but live together. Like, be separate, or contact your family, ask them if they can help you out while you go and live with them. If you don't think, because I honestly don't think you have the emotional capability or maturity to be separated and live together. So I feel like you might need to just go and live with your parents and then pay the bills while living at your parents' house. So at least then you don't have to pay for electric and all that stuff. Tell him to do the same if he wants to. Move to his parents and then they still do that shit. But I really feel like your best thing is to surrender the lease to him, or have him surrender the lease to you. So at least you know your credit won't get fucked up. But it's just like, I really don't think y'all should be together. And it sucks because it doesn't sound like he's a bad guy. He hasn't put his hands on you. He don't cheat on you. But you're mad at him watching porn? I don't know. I'm about to read your comments. Someone says she needs to do research on asexuality and go on that journey and tell him, because if she is and he wants some poom poom, then he better move on knowing shit ain't getting better, right? Someone says she sounds young talking about moving back in with her parents. Right, because if that was me, I'll be like, look, I'm about to break this lease. It sucks. I didn't know they do that in New Mexico, but here you just pay what, like 2 to 3 months rent? And then you give them 2 to 3 months rent, you break your lease and you dip. And I would have just broke my lease and got a different apartment. Like, someone said he's not even a sex addict, bruh. Right, because I feel like she's just confusing how many times he watches porn with how many times he wants to actually have sex. Like, that's why I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Someone said, right, why can't she break her lease? I don't know. They said that they're going to make her keep paying monthly. It's probably because she doesn't have good credit because she has gotten evicted and stuff in the past. So that's probably why they have that shit set up for her in that way. I don't know. Someone said she needs to learn about herself before getting a relationship with anyone else. So break up and get help. Right. Somebody says she may be asexual. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really like informed on how asexuality works, where if they even like being in relationships or what. Somebody said he's sexually frustrated. What does she think was going to happen? Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Get off the perks. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Get off them damn Percocets, bro. Y'all need to go get that fixed up, because if you're substituting one thing for another, like, no, no. Yeah, I don't know. I really feel like y'all do not need to be together because it sucks. I really don't think he's a bad boyfriend. You may have left some shit out. I don't know, but I feel like you guys shouldn't be together. You could either go live back with your parents and pay rent from afar and just let that be his little bachelor pad. Y'all could be separated. Do you, boo? Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all the advice I have to give. And I'm seeing you guys. Somebody made a good point, and I was thinking of that too, that she should make her own tapes with him. But they don't have sex like that, so how would they make a tape? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. That's my opinion on it. Just go live with your parents, pay rent from afar. You can't be roommates because you're way too jealous and insecure. You need to be away and build up your confidence again and just do your own thing. Somebody said making tapes is risky, but you married, bro. You don't think married people, bro? You don't think your mama and your daddy don't got no fucking tapes, bro? Come on now, like when you married, come on, bro. You married, bro. Anyway, that's a whole different topic. But yeah, seriously, I just feel like you should move back in your parents, pay from afar, or surrender the lease to him, whatever. But yeah, I feel like you two don't need to be in the same facility at all. Like, no, no. Someone said, Naja, do you read all the tribe teas? Yeah, I read all of them, but it's just if some are about like dark matter, I'll like respond to you directly. But I do read all of them, or unless it's just inappropriate and I don't feel comfortable reading it, like that one about the 14-year-old girl wearing the fucking booty shorts and fishnets and long ass weave. Like, no, I'm not about to do that. Talking about she going to a grown folk party. No, that makes me uncomfortable. I'm not reading it. Like, I do read everybody's though. Like, as long as it doesn't make me uncomfortable to talk about, like, because a lot of y'all don't realize, my young people, I love y'all to death. Y'all are the future, XYZ. But I'm an adult and that shit creeps me out talking about shit like that. Like, just knowing that y'all are doing certain stuff, that shit just makes me feel uncomfortable and I don't like talking about it. But yeah, so we have 6 minutes left of this tribe tea. So that's going to be the last one I read. But I definitely, final verdict that everybody keeps saying, she definitely needs to move back in with her parents because she does seem very unstable. Like, yeah. Someone said, how are those people going to know you responded to their tribe tea if they are not in the stream? Well, this stream stays up. So you can always go and watch it. A lot of people watch it after the fact when it goes up. Some of you guys like watching the pre-recorded ones that come up later in the week. Whichever way, I always tell you guys, make sure you watch both if you send in money, because If you send in money, y'all, I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I'm talking crazy. If you send in a tribe tea, not if you send in money. I don't need y'all damn money. Okay. This ain't the bank. But yeah, if you guys send in your tribe tea, make sure you watch both of them so that you know. What hair are you wearing today? Y'all, this is a whole like synthetic wig that I got for like $10. I call this my church wig. I forgot you could totally see the reflection in the thing. Do you name your wigs? Y'all, I'm talking all types of crazy. I need to eat some food. No, I don't name my wigs. But yeah, that was the last story, guys. I'm about to end this up so that I can make a thumbnail for this. What do you guys, I want to ask your advice. What do you guys think the main story of the day was? What was the main story of the day? I'm pretty sure you guys are going to say the last one, but what is the main story of the day that you think I should make a thumbnail and title this video as? Which one was it? What was your favorite story that we wrote today? Well, read today. Someone said last one, horny husband one. Bianca said all them bitches was whack. The last one, the first and the last are in competition. What was the first one about? I don't even remember. Old girl on drugs. I don't even remember. Oh, the one about the little sister, my Jackson villain. So yeah, it'll be a tie between the little sister, but I still feel like the last one we just read was like the top fuckery of the tribe tea. So it's a vote between the sister and the friends and the toxic porn addicted husband. Somebody said my mom's a virgin. What you mean? I don't know. Yeah, they were all pretty wild today. They were all pretty wild, but that last one definitely took the fucking cake. Like for sure took the fucking cake. Like that was a lot. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Again, if you guys want to rewatch all this stuff, you're always welcome to. It's gonna stay up. And yeah, what was I about to say, guys? I'm having a brain fart. I have not even eaten. I literally woke up, got dressed, and then came up on here. But yeah, I'm just pulling a brain fart. So yeah, I guess the verdict is that we are going to be naming this after the last story that we just went over. So I'm gonna leave, go make a thumbnail. You guys are more than welcome to comment in the comments and not just in the live stream. If you guys want to rewatch it whenever you're doing something, you're more than welcome to. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, as always. Bye-bye.